Hey everybody, welcome back to Art Drop, a channel filled with art. Today we're celebrating Kingdom Hearts' 20th anniversary. 20 years ago today, Kingdom Hearts was released to the public, and I thought it would be cool if we celebrated by showing you some of the pins that I own that are Kingdom Hearts related. If you're not sure what Kingdom Hearts is, it's a Disney game where you go through all these different Disney worlds and meet up with different Disney related characters, and it's just a really cool and fun experience. And you'll see it in some of these pins that I have that the Keyblades are represented by different Disney characters. I'd like to show those off to you guys and show you guys some of these pins that I own, so let's get into it. Alright, so let's pull up the TikTok here and start off. First off, we got Mickey's Kingdom Key D. Now, this is just a classic. We got Mickey's classic Keyblade. Showing off in the first Kingdom Hearts, gone to the second Kingdom Hearts. Just a classic. Pull up next one, we got Sora's original Keyblade. Looking just as good as Mickey's, and I'm pretty sure these were probably the same mold, except Mickey's used obviously the gold medal, this one's the silver medal. Up next we have Jungle King from Tarzan, the very first Kingdom Hearts game. Another classic. And this one, Alice in Wonderland's Lady Luck. Now this one is cool in and of itself, just because like you can see the card at the bottom, you can see the heart, all of the representations of Alice in Wonderland. I just really enjoyed this pin. I wear this one out to even not Kingdom Hearts events. Up next we have Pumpkinhead from Jack Skellington and Nightmare Before Christmas. Obviously a very clear representation. You have Jack's face and the skeleton and the pumpkin at the bottom. Just a really cool representation from the first game. Up next we have Aladdin's Three Wishes from, again, the first game, I believe this one was. I know that there was an Aladdin in the first and second game, but I believe this one was from the first one. And we have the wishing lamp at the bottom there. Up next we have the Keyblade that you get from Ariel's world in Kingdom Hearts, Crab Claw. This is so cool because you can see the little mermaids on the handle of each one of the sides of the Keyblade here. The shell at the bottom, the crab at the top, and this was, I mean, all of these pins are like perfect representations of how the Keyblades look in-game, but it shows off Ariel so well. Up next we have Circle of Life from Lion King, again from the very first game. No. Lion King was in the second game. That's right. So this is from the second game, and obviously you can see Simba's head at the bottom on the chain, and the rest of the blade is really cool too. Let's scroll up here, and next we have from Pinocchio, Wishing Star. I believe Pinocchio was in the first game when you get sucked up into the whale. Obviously it's been 20 years since this game's come out, so I have a hard time remembering, and I didn't do a whole lot of research beforehand, but I believe this one was from the first game, if I remember correctly. Up next we have the Fairy Harp from Peter Pan's world in Kingdom Hearts. Now this one doesn't quite show off full Peter Pan-ness, but you can kind of see it in the Keyblade there if you never played the game before, or you can see the representation of Peter Pan in there. Now this is again the second one I was talking about, Aladdin's second appearance in the games. This is his wishing lamp Keyblade that you acquire from his world. Again, the lamp at the bottom for the chain, and the stuff at the top there. Another Nightmare Before Christmas with Jack Skellington Keyblade. We have the Decisive Pumpkin here. Now this one's really cool because this one glows in the dark. See the face and Zero at the bottom there? They both glow in the dark, which is really cool when you're like walking around like through UV lights, or like when it changes from day to night. You can see the really good glow on this one, and it just shows so well. So I think that's really cool. Up next we have the Hero's Crest coming to you from Olympus and Hercules World, and this one was from Kingdom Hearts 2. I remember this one specifically. We have the Olympus symbol at the bottom there, and the rest of the representation of Hercules through the rest of the Keyblade. Up next we have Sweet Memories, the Keyblade that you acquire in the Winnie the Pooh world in Kingdom Hearts 2. Now you can see the bees at the top and the bee at the bottom, the honey pot shape of the handle, and this was just one of my favorite Keyblades actually from the series when I first started playing the games, and I was just so happy to be able to acquire this pin after so much hunting. Oath Keeper. This one is super special. It obviously has the star fruit at the bottom. It's a super cool representation of Kyrie. You get this one in Kingdom Hearts 2 after Data Roxas, I believe, if I remember correctly. And this one was not made by the same creator as the other ones. This was a different fan-made pin, but they just did such a good job on this one, and it turned out so well in comparison with the other ones that sitting in the set, you can't really tell the difference. Up next we have Fairy Stars, and this is one of, if not the only pin that I have that's not from one of the main game series, Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, 3. I believe this was Birth by Sleep, so I'm not actually super familiar with this pin. I just got this one because I think it looks really cool and it fit in with the set really well, so that's Fairy Stars. And then is when we get into Kingdom Hearts 3 territory. Here is the Shooting Star Keyblade, originally held by Sora in the Kingdom Hearts 3, and obviously came out super well. Two more pins coming from Kingdom Hearts 3 to finish it off. We have Ever After coming from Corona, or the Rapunzel, and obviously you can see Rapunzel's hair coming down the tower, and this one's really cool too because this one also has a glow effect, which we will get to right here. And so you can see here that the plants at the bottom of the pin glow, but the rest of it doesn't really glow, probably because it was like made out of like the 3D raised metal, but the plants at the bottom glowing. Really cool touch. And last but not least, we have Favorite Deputy. Toy Story 3, Kingdom Hearts 3, or I guess any of the Toy Stories really, but Kingdom Hearts 3, and what more can you say about this pin? You got the alien at the bottom, Woody's top, Buzz's middle, the hat on the top, the sheriff symbol. There's such a good representation. Even if you don't like Kingdom Hearts, you could be like, oh, this is Toy Story, and like just like get the actual representation of what Toy Story is. So that's why I like that one so much. And then we actually have one last pin to show you. This was the official pin that came with the Kingdom Hearts 3 pin. You can see when I opened up that game and showed off all of the contents of that here in this video, because when Kingdom Hearts 3 originally released, we went to Florida and checked out the world premiere, the world release of the game, and I actually picked up the special edition copy of the game, and it came with this pin as well as like some other cool artwork and stuff. And I just wanted to show you guys this pin to finish it off, showing all of the Kingdom Hearts pins that I have, and we'll show you guys the view of the case that I've created for the pins, and that's, about it. I just wanted to, celebrate for Kingdom Hearts 20th anniversary and share with you guys some of the pins that I own that are cool representations of Kingdom Hearts and Disney. And I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed showing it to you guys. So if you guys liked this video, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and leave a comment in the section below. Which pin was your favorite of these Kingdom Hearts pins? Which one did you maybe want to acquire in the future? And maybe what is your favorite memory of a Kingdom Hearts game? Let's share our thoughts in the comment sections below, and remember Kingdom Hearts for the past 20 years that it has been. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one, and that's it.